if you can't get a raggedy chick to smile when you say something, you'll be the damn fool to think you're gonna get a 10 to do it. How you gonna get a 10 to do it? You can't make a 5 do it. So if you can make a 5 do it, okay, we'll make a 5. We might not be able to go straight to 10. We can move up to 6, damn it. But don't tell me you can get a 10 to smile and the 5s are sitting here looking at you like, who is this nigga? Don't tell me you can do that. And if I put you on the phone, you should have them wrapped around your finger, man. You should.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know why? Because most of these chicks at customer service are single. And I'm talking about even the foreign ones in the Philippines and Puerto Rico and whatnot answering the phone for you. Them too. Women all over the world are majority single. That means the odds are overwhelmingly in your favor at first contact when you call them on the phone. Just take just a moment to take her out of her work environment for just a moment. And then, now that you soften her up, she smiled. Okay, get to the business. Now that she smiled, yes, ma'am, I need to talk about removing some of these charges over here. Yeah, I know I racked them up and everything, but your name's Tiffany, remember? Things like that. So what I'm saying is that's power. And that didn't cost you anything. That didn't cost you anything. So you've already got tools right now. You know, you're not talking like you still watching Bert and Ernie. So you talk like a grown-ass man. You start getting that together and start polishing it and whatnot and just understand every time you speak, I'm running it. And that's how you need to build confidence to have power. So start specializing. Start specializing in it. That's what you need to start doing if you want to be powerful. And there are other things I could get really deep off into it. I'd have to have a whole broadcast to get into some of those other things. But like I say, and this is not the online dating coach thing. This is not the online dating coach thing. I'm not doing the online dating coaching. You can go take a look at what I'm saying right now. You can go practice it for yourself. Anybody. I don't charge you for it and whatnot. This isn't online coaching. These are things that are practical. These are sensible things that you're not being told by females, and they're practical. And don't believe me. Just take a look at the females in the chat room and take a look at what they're saying. If I was lying, they would be telling you something different. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight. Please do give us a call again. Fellas, so many of you disarm yourselves. Like I said, it's not that you don't have it. It's that most of you have not desired to cultivate it. I mean, that's just the truth. Most of you have not desired to cultivate it. Now, you can change that. I mean, we all know the Mike Tyson dilemma, don't we? Mike Tyson has always been in great shape, but when he opens up his mouth and starts talking like Mickey Mouse, it's like, okay. You take a special female to settle down with that. Takes a special female to settle down with that. But if you focus on you in all of your avenues and aspects, that's what the females are going to be cultivated to. You got the good build. Your money ain't a damn car wreck. You have your own version of swag. When you open up your mouth, you strike her as a man. When she looks at your face, you strike her as a man. When she looks at the way that you confront situations, you strike her as a man. She doesn't feel like she's got to jump up and do it for you. And that's important also, because when it's time to check a female isn't going to get checked by a man that she feels that she's not submissive to. Now, if you have established yourself as the man and you're just dealing with a woman who's a disciplinary problem, that's different. Disciplinary problems remain chronically single. But as a man, when everything is in place, you don't have to sell this stuff. This stuff sells itself. Caller from 203, you're on live giving you the business.
Hello?
You're on live. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Good evening, Jason.
Okay, you're practicing your
My
baritone
name's
on me.
Anthony.
What's your name and where you calling from, brother?
Anthony from Connecticut.
All right, Anthony from Connecticut. I'm not customer service. What's on your mind?
Yeah, you're breaking up a little also. Yeah, I just wanted to touch in on the conversation tonight. This thing is so complicated, it's not even funny. But what everybody's failing to realize, it's almost like you doing fractions, 11/16. It can easily be simplified. And the way you do that is you have to understand a woman. If you jumping into something like as complicated as a woman, and at the same time you're not knowing yourself, you you destined for failure and confusion. In most cases, women are just as confused as you are, especially if you're young. If you're young coming up and you call yourself dating or meeting other people, nowadays everybody's following the crowd. They looking for validation, So it's different from when I was really dating. I'm not I'm an older guy now, not into it like I used to be. But
you mean when you were dating, people didn't want validation? People didn't want that validation when you were dating? Because people have always wanted validation.
I'm saying this is what everyone is looking for validation. I remember back in the day when women, they would bring you around their girlfriends to see, and she likes you, she likes everything about you, but they had to get validation from their girlfriends or other girls.
Well,
And you brought that point up earlier about, women attracted to you by the women that are attracted to you. So when they see women, around you and knowing you and waving and speaking, that they want to know who's this guy, So you become an attraction to other women. So, but the thing is, to give you a good illustration, it's almost like you want to go buy you some diamonds. You look at a diamond, you think it's that's what's up. He's iced out, diamonds everywhere, but those diamonds could be so flawed, it's not even funny. So if you don't know the flaws in diamonds, what to look for, you could be iced out. We got a bunch of garbage, So what I'm saying is, me, when I was coming up, my mother taught me how to sew, how to cook. I hung out in the kitchen because I was greedy anyway. So you have to learn how to take care of yourself. You got dudes, they settle for anything just because they want a woman around, just to cook them something to eat or wash their clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So they get with women for the wrong reasons. And they complicate the situation. And it compounds it on top of compound. No one is honest. You tainted the relationship from the beginning.
Well, brother, here's the real problem.
Lie, be honest.
The real problem is
all you have to do is be.
The problem is you can't be honest when you're dealing from a position of weakness. And
exactly.
Let's just keep it real. The average male today is attempting to deal with females from a position of weakness. He doesn't have any leverage. I don't teach males to go off and with game. I teach you that accomplishment is game. Leverage is game. And that's the game that works on most women. Talking and spitting game, that works on some women. But if you want the tool that works on almost all of them, accomplishment and building yourself, that is what works on all of them. That's the game that works across the board. But if you're unwilling to develop it, then no wonder there's a whole bunch of people who are upset with frustrations about it. They don't have any leverage. So how can you stop women from overlooking you and whatnot? I mean, furthermore, she's right to overlook you because there's nothing there. We got too many guys trying to figure out how to give something for nothing. There's nothing there. That's the real problem. Give them something there, and then you can pick and choose who you want to deal with. I'll let you have the last word.
Yeah, well, naturally, a woman has more game than a man does.
No.
She can see. She knows what's going on. She knows that she wants to get with you before you even open your mouth. You know, and I used to have that problem. I had the looks. I just couldn't close. I didn't know how to close the deal coming up. I eventually, there's levels to this. So I eventually, refined that. But my thing was I didn't know how to close the deal. The women, they would come up to my friends, oh, what's wrong with them, blah blah blah. I didn't have the rap. I didn't know how to rap and close the deal. The women was around me, but I didn't know how to finish it. So when I finally learned that, it was all over. I used to have to park my car down the street when I come home, just so, I could have some peace. But, like you said, if you got it together, you don't have to be throwing money everywhere. You can sit at home and play tic-tac-toe and split a beer and have a ball, with a woman that's both of you guys don't, seeing eye to eye, and nobody's lying about nothing. When you start talking about all my Porsches in the shop,
well, no, you shouldn't say that anyway. You shouldn't. First of all, being a man means that a woman ain't all up in your business. You made a very good point there I want to deal with. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight. First of all, fellas, being a man means a woman ain't all up in your business. A woman ain't she's not supposed to know your damn Porsches. And first of all, how the hell does she know you got a Porsche? You don't have to clout chase with a female when your manhood is intact. You don't have to prove to her that your finances are solid. You proved your finances were solid by the way you live your life. You're not complaining about money. You're not struggling for it. She doesn't hear you talk about what you ain't got. So, first of all, how the hell does she know you got a Porsche? She's already got too much information. She's got too much information. This is how so many guys get run. Because you let the woman have too much damn information. A woman isn't supposed to know how much money you got in the bank. She's supposed to know you got enough to handle whatever comes up. But she is not supposed to be able to tell anybody this is the exact dollar figure he got in the bank. No, she's not. No, she isn't. You know why? Because she doesn't need to know that. What she needs to know is all business will be handled swiftly and with the utmost quickness. She don't need to know how much business you can handle. She just needs to know you can handle all of it. If you drive a car, okay. If she saw you in the car, hey, it is what it is. But like if you got two cars, you're not supposed to be sitting up here telling her everything you got in the damn garage. This is the problem, dudes. Y'all sit up here and tell them every damn thing. A woman don't want to tell you her age. And that's public record. A woman doesn't want to disclose her age, but you got fellas telling her every dollar you got. And she doesn't want to tell you how old she is. She understands there. Now, of course, you want to know that because you don't want to be dealing with a minor. But the real thing is, even she understands there's information she don't need to know. Fellas, she's going to ask you all kinds of questions. You don't tell her anything except what she needs to know. She